Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing really well. I'm so excited for today's video. This has been a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. You guys have requested it a ton and I'm so excited to finally introduce my partner, my boyfriend. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so we have my boyfriend Ravi here. He's on the channel for the first time. I actually cannot believe you're on my channel. This is just so crazy. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
It's weird, like, you know, usually it's like when you're shooting your videos, I'm totally away from the camera, try and hide from the background wherever we are.
Oh my goodness.
And now we're finally here.
You're finally doing this. And for those of you who don't know why I've sort of kept this away from you guys for so long, then I will leave a video down below where I did talk about why I kept my relationship a secret for so many years. So if you want to check that video out just to get a bit of context before watching this video, then definitely check out the video down below. But today we're so excited. We're going to be doing the girlfriend boyfriend tag,
Okay.
which
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so basically it's a tag that is really popular on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers do this where they introduce their boyfriend or their girlfriend. So we're going to do both of them. So we're going to do this twice.
So I ask you questions, you ask me questions?
Yeah, about each other, right?
Okay, cool.
So I think this will just be a good way for my audience to know me a little bit more, but also you as well, right?
Of course.
So I think, do you want to maybe start off with just introducing yourself for
cool.
people who don't know you?
Well, my name's Ravi. I also run a YouTube channel.
Yes.
I actually got inspired to run a YouTube channel because of you. So you had the idea of like wanting to start, and she was always like, oh, I really want to start YouTube. And I said, well, why not? And so we sort of motivated each other to start.
Yeah.
And so I had a channel and I was making content around what I used to do previously. So I used to do like DJing and things like that. And then more recently, about a year and a half ago, I
Yeah.
decided to go into running a buyer's agency. And so I run a channel called Personal Finance with Ravi Sharma. So that's with yours truly. And I'm sure there's going to be a link in the description
Yeah.
below.
Yeah.
So I talk about finance, you know, property, real estate, crypto,
Yes.
NFTs and all the good stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a little bit about myself. I run that full time, work for myself, been doing it for a couple of years, and let's get into doing some questions.
Also, he has actually been on my other channel, Success by Sanjna.
Correct.
It's a channel where I talk about career and personal finance. You guys all know that. So if you want to check out some videos that we've done together, as you being my buyer's agent to help me purchase
Professional videos.
investment properties. So yeah, I'll leave those videos down below as well in case you're interested. Okay, so I've got the questions here. These are just questions I found on Google, and we're going to do first the boyfriend tag questions. So this is where I ask Ravi some questions and he's got to answer it, and this will really test our sort of relationship, if we know each other.
Basically testing how much I listen.
Basically, yes, which I don't think is a lot.
No.
Okay, let's get started. So first question is, how did we meet?
Okay, this one I definitely know. So context, before DJing, I actually was a promoter. So I used to promote at nightclubs around Sydney. And so one of the nightclubs I used to promote at was Argyle in Circular Quay. And so I only just told this story last night to a few friends of ours. And what had happened was, as part of the promoting, I would go down every Friday or every Saturday.
Yeah.
And I did that for like 6 or 7 weeks in a row. And, you know, just mingling, talking to people and whatnot. And on the final week, I was so sick of like going every single week. I thought, you know what? I've built the brand. It can do what it does now. And I can start chilling out and get a bit of a social life outside of this. And then on the 7th week, which was the last week, she walks in, and obviously I didn't see her first. You know, I saw a friend, and then I started talking to her friend because we were talking about something else. And then she rocked up, and I was like, oh.
Hi, how are you?
And so that's actually how we met. So when we actually met, I think for the first like couple of weeks, she was very much like on the defensive. And I think it was to do with the profession I was in, right?
Yes. I mean, look, like you don't expect finding someone at a nightclub. Whenever you think of a nightclub, you think, oh, you know, that person's going to be an F-boy.
Or a sleaze.
Or a sleaze. So that's the impression I sort of had. And I was like, I'm not really going to give my attention to you because that's sort of the environment, and you don't really think you're going to find, you know, a partner at a nightclub.
Yeah,
and
true.
it's so
and that
funny.
I was a promoter too, so
Yeah.
it was like I was always out and about talking to people, and so
Girls.
I can see why it would come across like that.
Yeah.
But I think she's realised.
Okay, moving on to the next question. So we're going out to eat. Where are we going?
We most likely will go get pizza
Yeah.
So things like, Bondi pizza type situations. Otherwise, there's the occasional when when we're feeling naughty, we'll occasionally have KFC.
Oh my God, I love KFC. It's the best. Oh my God.
Lockdowns were a breeze with KFC.
So good. Yep. Okay. That's so true. Third question. What's one food I don't like?
One food you don't like.
This is going to be hard because I actually don't not like a lot of food.
This would be a lot easier for her to answer because I'm like totally against certain types of food. I say specific, but anyways.
So you don't have an answer?
For you, I think you just get really overwhelmed because she eats with her eyes first. So if something doesn't look great, she'll be turned off by it. And especially if there's like large pieces of like, if it's chicken or lamb or whatever it is, you sort of get turned off from that.
Yeah, I think I'm not afraid of trying new things, but after trying it and I see there's like big portions of chicken and like meat, it's just very off-putting for me.
Yeah, so that's probably it.
That's probably it, Question 4, how many brothers and sisters do I have?
So you've got one younger brother. So I think he's 24.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Good. Am I a morning person or a night person?
Initially, I thought you were a night person because when I started to get to know her, I realized that on the weekends she would like sleep in and she was staying up a little bit. And I was like, oh, maybe she's a night person. But I think I've realized over time that you are actually a morning person. And I thought I was a morning person until I met you.
Oh my God, we were the opposite.
Yeah, and I like to try and stay up, if I'm watching crypto videos or whatever it is. Whereas she's like, it's 6 o'clock, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm like, nah, screw that.
That's definitely a morning person, If I was collecting anything, what would it be?
Well, definitely not Pokemon cards because that's what I do. If you're collecting things, I think handbags is probably going to be the go-to thing for you. Not just because you can wear it, but I think the collectible nature of it and just maintaining that, I think that's probably it.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's nothing else that sort of gives me more joy than collecting handbags. Okay. Do we have a song and what is it?
Well, okay, so we had, from the night that we actually met at Argyle, there was a song, I think it was Rihanna.
Umbrella?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I think that was like my move to, sort of get in there, and she knew the words to it, so I was like, okay, let's just jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
so
every time that song plays now, it just like takes us back to that time, so that's...
Good times.
Question 8, what is my nickname?
So your nickname, Sanjo, is your nickname, and so her name's Sanjna. Sanjo is your nickname.
Yeah.
And
how did you come up with that?
It was in Japan.
Yeah.
So basically in Japan, there was a station, and it was Sanjo Station. So Sanjo Station.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, what? This is your nickname now.
Because it was really hard to come up with a nickname for me. Like Sanj is obviously normal, but everyone says that. Like, so you wanted something unique.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what's my weirdest habit?
Weirdest habit? Okay, so weirdest habit. I don't know if it's considered weird, but you get into these modes where you just start cleaning. Like, it's like all of a sudden, something just flicks in your head and you're like,
oh my God, the place is dirty.
And then she gets into this mode where she's like cleaning for like an hour. But yeah, I mean, I'm like complete opposite. So I think I'm wired differently. I just don't see the things that you see. So like my room compared to your room would be very, very different.
Yeah.
So I think, that's probably a weird habit you would have.
I mean, it's not really weird. It's actually for the betterment of the apartment. Like, it's actually good. Okay. Okay. So what do you think I'm talented at?
I think you're very talented at...
This is taking a bit too long.
So I think in terms of what you're talented at, I really like your communication style. So I think when we've had an issue or there's something that's come up, instead of like taking the normal route that I've had with, say, previous relationships or whatever, you actually just go, let's just have a chat about it and just be an adult about it. And so I feel like because we're like that, we don't have as many issues at all because we are very upfront when we're having conversations, what we like, what we don't like. It doesn't feel like I need to pretend to be someone, and I feel safe and, comfortable with you.
Okay.
So that's your communication style.
That's good to know. Nice. What's my eye color without looking?
Oh, okay, like a dark brown.
Okay, yeah. Who is my best friend?
I wouldn't say you've got one best friend. You've probably got like 3 best friends. So Sindhu, Nilani, and Deblina.
Yep, correct. I'm Netflix and chilling. What snack food am I having?
Oh, popcorn for sure. If it's not popcorn, it's some sort of bread or carbohydrate that you're supposed to not have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's usually sort of chips.
Yeah, I love my carbs.
Yeah.
Literally, like
Popcorn is the number one, and then it's followed by like potato chips of some sort.
and like lollies. I love lollies as well. Next question. Where was I born?
You were born actually in India, and I give you a lot of shit about that, but I really shouldn't because you were only there for like, I don't know, 3 months or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were born in India.
Correct. If I was any one animal, what animal would I be?
Oh, okay. I feel like
Even I don't know this one.
Yeah, you would be a very like sort of proper and elegant sort of animal. I'm not sure what that would be.
Oh, like a pelican, maybe peacock?
Yeah, maybe a peacock. Like they just do their thing and they're very particular and they just, go around. But they're also super weird. So if you catch it like a peacock doing its own thing.
And they're like, ugh.
Yeah. They do weird shit when no one's looking. I think that would be you.
Okay, cool. You bake me a cake for my birthday. What kind of cake is it?
If I could bake, it would probably be like a cheesecake.
Oh yes, I do like cheesecake.
Yeah, I would definitely know, but
I like cheesecake. I think chocolate cake as well. I think that's good. What could I spend hours doing?
You could do online shopping or you could do window shopping. You really like that?
Yeah.
It's a good way to get her steps up. So if I know that she's going for a walk to like the shopping center, she'll end up doing more there in terms of steps than if we went for a dedicated walk.
Yeah, that's so true. I love shopping. It's my favorite. Okay, so we're coming to the last 2 questions. What is your favorite thing about me?
Oh, that's very similar to the other question about the communication stuff, but I can pick something else because there's plenty of things.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just your free-flowing nature. Like you're so easygoing when, you should be. And then you get serious about stuff that needs to be serious about, but you know how to have a good time, you know how to have fun, and you're just so chill. Like, whether it's hanging out with my friends or my family and then you hanging out with your friends, there's no like hidden agenda or like you're thinking 10 different things but you're saying something else. It is what it is, and so I love that because I'm not having to second guess like, hey, what is she thinking? Is she fine? Is she really fine? So I love that.
Oh, I just can't be bothered with that sort of stuff. That would give me a headache. Anyways, last question. If we could have an ultimate date, what would it be?
Ultimate date. Okay, so I feel like that ultimate date has really changed over time. Initially it would have been, let's just go and grab Frango's or like, a burger of some sort, chill out somewhere, maybe near the beach or something. But I think it's developed over time and it would now be a nice place that's got a bit of ambience.
Oh, yes.
And so, something like Toddy's or Mateo.
Yes.
And so we would go there, have a really good time, eating. And I think one of the main things that we do on our date nights, especially if we go to a restaurant, is just people watch.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to make up stories about what they're talking about. I mean, I don't know if anyone else does that.
I think a lot of people watch.
Okay, cool.
Like it's actually in France, people have coffee shops and the seats are actually placed facing the curb of the road. So you actually sit there to people watch. So it's actually a thing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You should totally do that.
Yeah, when you go to France. Okay, so those are all of the questions for the girlfriend tag.
How'd I do?
I think you did pretty well. You think you
pretty
know?
well.
I think you
really well.
Okay, I think you know me well. Okay, so we can swap over. So you can now do the girlfriend tag.
Now things have changed. So number 1 we've already answered, which is where did we meet?
Oh yeah, at the nightclub. Yep.
Now number 2, this will be very interesting. What were your first impressions of me?
Oh, I think we've also addressed this sort of. Obviously, when I first met you, I thought he's a nightclub dude. Like, you're gonna find that kind of person there. I don't want to say the word, it's really offensive for anyone that is. Oh my God, I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, I didn't really have the best sort of impression of you.
Okay.
But after a while, then I sort of started getting to know you more, and yeah, you were really not the person that I thought you were.
I was so much better. Okay, so number 3, could you tell I liked you?
Yes, I could tell he liked me, yes. I think straight after that night, you messaged me and it was really funny. You messaged me saying the song Umbrella by Rihanna was playing on the radio and I was like,
what do you mean? Like, I don't remember any of this.
That's because I was a little bit drunk.
Okay, right.
But then we just started talking and
Okay, fair enough. Number 5 is, if I'm hanging with people, who am I hanging with?
If you're hanging with people, who are you hanging with? Okay, so he basically hangs with people who provides him with value or people that are actually entertaining. Other than that, I don't think you're really interested in, trying to meet new people to bring into your circle because he's pretty busy as it already is, right?
Yeah.
So I think you've got your close friends where you talk about, crypto all the time, NFTs, search property and like finance. So pretty geeky sort of stuff.
Look how she's saying it as if it's the worst thing ever.
It's funny because
I talk about other things too.
Yeah, it's funny because I talk about that on my other channel as well. So I think people that you can have like a stimulating conversation with is what you really like.
I don't really have the time and don't want to make the time either for like the fake relationships or acquaintances. You see that all the time. Like, I don't know about you, but getting those messages from friends that have, sort of been following your journey and now suddenly go, oh, hey, let's catch up. And I'm like, dude, I never caught up with you in the first place because we're not friends.
That's a pet peeve of mine.
Anyways. Number 6, if I'm gaming, what am I playing?
If you're gaming, okay, so he's not much of a gamer, but you do have, oh my God, is it a PlayStation or Xbox? Oh, it's a PlayStation, it's a PlayStation. And you're usually playing COD.
Yep, so Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, or you're playing like some zombie, like killing destruction game.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'll only play like once every 3 months and that'll be for a couple of hours and then I'll get so over it for another 3 months.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so number 7, what is my favorite food?
Okay, this is a very easy question because whenever we go out for dinners, the first thing he like flips the menu to is the chicken page. And of course you like potatoes as well.
Yep.
Chicken and potatoes, I would say.
Very simple.
Some people would say it's simple, but I think it's fussy.
I think it's simple.
Only eats 2 things, nothing else.
Over exaggeration. Anyways, number 8, what toppings do I get on my pizza?
Chicken. Chicken, onion, capsicum.
I definitely don't like pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah, I knew that one. I have to answer these questions, not you.
Okay, cool.
So, chicken, capsicum, onion, mushrooms, chili, tomato base, that sort of thing. Cool. Yeah.
So next question is, am I sporty? And if so, what sports do I play?
I think you are sporty. I think you are. You like watching sports, but I think you also do like playing sports, but you don't have enough time for it. And the sports that he likes are things like cricket. I think you love cricket.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Yep. What was I playing when we first started talking? I was playing 2 sports.
Oztag.
I was playing 2.
Sports?
Yeah.
I don't know what the other one was.
I was playing touch footy as well.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Okay,
I forgot. So Oztag,
other girlfriend.
as well. Wait, what? Other girlfriend?
Next one is, what's my favorite music artist?
So I think you like The Weeknd.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe, and you also like Russ as well.
Oh yes.
I think Russ has a good vibe.
That's what we're listening to after this.
Yeah.
Okay. If I won $1 million, this is an interesting one. Okay. If I won $1 million, what would I do with it?
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. If you won $1 million, definitely buy a Tesla.
Oh yes.
Buy a Tesla. Buy a good house. I suppose that's all like.
I don't think we're getting that for $1 million, but anyway.
Oh, okay. What else would you buy? Pokemon cards?
Yep.
I don't know. Well, I don't.
Yeah, that's about right. Like, I feel if I.
You don't really like materialistic things as much,
no.
so it's not like, he's going to get a handbag, shoes, clothes. No. It'll be things that can upgrade his lifestyle. So if you want $1 million, probably get, maybe a personal trainer, get like a chef, get like.
Yeah, just anything that's going to like advance or make my life more efficient. That feels like it brings me more value than, say, new shoes or something like that.
Yeah. Or technology as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I'm making a sandwich, what is in it?
Chicken. Did I say chicken enough times in this video?
Okay,
chicken.
Nothing else. What talents do I have?
What talents do you have? I think you're really good at public speaking.
Okay.
I think you've got a really good sense of putting yourself out there, talking confidently as well, which is something that I actually struggled with for many years. So I think public speaking is definitely great. I think you're very charismatic, very charming as well as a person. Like, I think you can hold a conversation with anyone about anything as well. I think that's
very nice of you.
That's enough.
What is my spirit animal and why?
Okay, so his spirit animal, he thinks, is the lion. He thinks it's a lion because you're a Leo.
Okay.
So, but I don't think you're a lion.
What do you think I am?
I think you're like maybe a bear. I think you're a bear.
A bear?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say monkey.
But bears are also okay. A mix between a monkey and a bear.
Okay, cool. But it's most likely it's a lion, so we'll stick with that. What was our first trip as a couple?
Our first trip was actually Hamilton Island. This is something I haven't told my parents. Oh my God.
So they're gonna watch
my
this now. Hi,
God.
auntie. Hi, uncle.
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, it was Hamilton Island. And this was, what year? Maybe like 3 years ago?
Yeah, maybe.
3 years
COVID
ago.
screwed everything. So
Yeah, I think it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I'm not sure.
Okay. And it was a good time.
Hamilton Island is in Australia. It's like this beautiful place in Queensland where the Great Barrier Reef is as well. So definitely recommend going there.
Now, what's my favorite show on Netflix?
I don't know if this is on Netflix. Oh, okay. So The Office.
Oh, yeah.
The Office. I think recently Seinfeld came on as well.
Yes, so Seinfeld's
So you like
on there now?
Seinfeld. I don't know if Power is on there.
No, that's on Stan.
Oh, that's on Stan.
Yeah. And the only other one would be Ozark. We both
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
Ozark as well, yeah.
If I could meet one YouTuber, who would it be?
She could meet one YouTuber. So I think definitely has to be Gary V.
Yeah.
For sure. Gary V is like your favorite, like top.
All time.
Yeah.
And probably Andre.
Andre
well.
Jik as well.
Okay, so last question. Complete the sentence with one word. My boyfriend is...
My best friend.
Oh, wow. Oh, don't cry.
I'm not crying. Oh my God, is that it?
That's all the questions.
Oh my God,
you did
this was-
really, really well.
I know I did.
Okay, well, I'm very simple, so... Cool.
Okay, so that's everything that we wanted to go through today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and this, I think, is just going to be moving forward. You'll see him a lot more on my channel.
Well, only if you guys like the video.
Yeah, only if you like it.
Right? Like, if you don't like the video, I just won't come back on. I'll talk about finance on my channel.
Yeah.
So
I'm
just hit
sure
the like
they will
button.
like it. If you like this video, then yeah, definitely give it a like button to let me know if you want to see Ravi on my channel more
So let's try and
often.
get to 200 likes.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'll come back for another one.
Okay, awesome. Cool. Thank you so much for being on my channel.
Thanks for finally inviting me to your channel.
I know, like what, 5 years later?
Yeah. No, it's been fun.
Yes, and that is it. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.